Hello everyone! Yes, it's another video of me. Now this is just another update video, as usual. But soon, guess what I'm going to be doing? That's right. Actually, I don't know if you actually guessed it, so fuck it. But yeah, I'm going to be doing game and slash film reviews. Yeah. Now, just as a sort of thing, I have done sort of reviews about some games in the past on my channel. A very small amount, I think. I haven't got the best memory, I'm just telling you that now. And one of them was Skyrim, I think. A little bit of just saying I like it. I'm just saying now. Skyrim is an absolutely extraordinary game, though killing a chicken doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it's an extraordinary game. I bloody loved it. I just basically walked around in like full dwarven armour, like stuff that's sort of like brass that has a weird mask. And just basically kept on using the Skyforged swords for a lot of it until basically starting to slowly get better stuff. Though, when playing the game, there was obviously a couple of annoying things, like there was apparently a way to get really good smithing by just making a ton of iron daggers, as long as you have the money. Yeah, I had the money, easily. So I thought I tried it. It's just don't use that strategy, it takes bloody ages. Just go, when you're, if you're already too far in the game, you still want to get high smithing, not the best idea. The best, in my personal view, best way to do it is at the beginning of the game, every once in a while, whenever you get some iron, some leather straps, and some other bits and bobs, just any random ores or metals, and whatever to go with them, just try smithing. Just keep smithing whenever you get the ores, because sometimes you can make a weapon that's worth much more than the ores and the leather straps. So just keep doing this, and always try to remember this, and eventually you'll have a high smithing skill that it won't even matter. This is only personal view, and this is just when I'm playing the game. Also, another thing, just basically for copyright stuff. Also, I might put a link in the description for something else later on. Please click on it if I do. If I don't, I might put it in my next one or so on. I'm really lazy. Sorry. But anyway, other thing is, yeah, the game, though extremely fun, and this is actually going to be basically a first review type thing, like first proper review. I'm going to review Skyrim. Yay! This is a review, so there's copyright problem. Actually, things I'm going to copyright. There is no game footage ever going to be in these reviews, at least until I have the equipment to do so, and the time, and the people to help me. Though I very doubt that's ever going to happen. Also, I know the background's going to be horrible, but screw it. Sorry. Anyway, but copyright, this is a review. So this is criticism, free speech, so on and so on, about what I think about a game. Most of it's going to be good criticism, unless I really hate the game. But most of the games that I'm going to review is ones that I like first, and then I might go on to games that I hate. Still, remember, this is free speech, criticism, blah blah blah. This is sort of just a heads up for future things and past things that I might have said that my companies be like, how can you say that? I think it was a title or something on the Skyrim video that basically made me look like, oh yeah, no. What I meant was I owned a copy of the game. A copy. But nothing else. Anyway, yeah. If you don't know what I mean, just go from my playlist and you'll see what I mean. Just, anyway. A couple other things. About Skyrim that I absolutely love. I absolutely love the way that they sort of describe these, like, dwarven places. This is why I wear the armour, is that it's absolutely brilliant that you think of like this race that's sort of gone extinct, and yet you look at how technologically advanced, basically steampunk, but how advanced they are compared to everyone else. It's wow. It just brings sort of like another ideas to how these people work. There's different sort of stories to it. You talk to people. It's brilliant. The other thing, enchanting, just loads of things in the game. It's brilliant. It's hard to really explain them all in one go, really. And obviously there's the classic, and I'm sorry that I'm going to be talking about this and people will probably hate me for this, but arrow to the knee. Now there are videos explaining that an arrow to the knee can be fatal, or otherwise it can't be. In some videos there's different explanations to how it can be and can't be. But personally, if I took an arrow to the knee, if it hit some of the bones here, went in through here, Yeah, that might break a couple, like, might chip a couple of the bones if it hits hard enough, depending what type of bow, so on. And it might make it very hard to walk, which could make it very painful to sort of go through daily life. So, personally, yeah, it could be very. It could. I used to be eventually like you until I got an arrow to the knee, because now whenever I fucking move, it hurts like hell. And I'd rather just be a guard and try and just stay in one place instead of walking around the countryside. Don't get angry at it. I get it. You get arrows to you all the time. But the game's physics, when you get an arrow to it from the game physics, yeah, it's not meant to always work in with the speech. It's like, if you shoot an enemy in the head with an arrow, directly in the middle of the forehead, where sort of like, you have like a parting bit, if you look at the skull and that, I think. Was that might be different, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that doesn't kill the person, does it? Not always, especially if they're like a big hulking person, or even if they haven't got any helmets on though, it doesn't kill them. The physics in the game compared to the speech that is said is two different things, as it shows that when you play through the game, like if you use a fire spell on someone, they don't just combust, or this armour that's made up of leather doesn't start burning or something. And it just annoys me that so many people get so critical about this when it's very hard to make a game with both logic and good gameplay. As we all know, the logic of the real world is fucking horrible. It's like, oh god, I have to go down the stairs, why can't I just hover down them? Do you see what I mean? Though this issue has already been explained several times, I'm just saying. Now anyway, on about the game. Continue. There's a lot of things actually in Skyrim that, though very true to the medieval styles, there's a lot of things that not true. It's like the what they're trying to portray it as either a Nordic, Celtic, or maybe Viking helmet, the one with the horns sort of thing. Yeah, just the thing, Vikings never actually wear horns on their helmets, if you didn't know. Another thing. What else can I say? I know. I haven't seen any chainmail in there. I'd love... If this is a medieval game, which it is, obviously, I would absolutely love if there was like some chainmail armour with maybe like some cloth to go over it to sort of like cover it up, obviously, or underneath that. But really looks chainmail, sort of looks really and there's not a lot of that, and I wish there was. I know there's a lot of mods that you can put it in and so on, but I haven't found any chainmail armour. Be awesome. Just saying. Now, other things about the game. Oh, that's another thing. Why the hell can you... it's the whole premise of, like, how long food takes to sort of rot. Yeah. If you go down into, like, the deepest, darkest... And again, this is a logic thing, I know. Out of the knee, blah, blah, blah. So, logic doesn't really make sense in Skyrim. Still. It's not meant to, it's a game. It's fantasy world, not made to make sense. No logic, just say. But still... there's still... why did they put fresh food in a dungeon that doesn't seem to have been explored for God knows how long? I mean, they actually could have just put down something like an item called fertilizer or something, which could have been actually a brilliant thing. It's like you pick up the fertilizer, which is basically just rotten stuff, maybe in a pouch or something, that you can use on maybe plants around like places. Like as soon as you pick like a plant or something, and there's a little bit left, if you click it again and add fertilizer, you get the plant again. After a while, wouldn't make any sense if it disappeared straight away, like bone meal in Minecraft. Well, okay, you need sometimes a ton of it now, but you get my point. Now, what else? Sorry, this is going to take us so long. I'm going to do it for at least 15 minutes-ish, and then I'll stop. A bit longer than my normal videos, only by 5 minutes. So, as you know, this is just my room webcam, so if anyone walks in, blah blah blah. Anyway, what else can I say about the game? Okay, game. Sorry, I'm really tired, I cannot think. Fosruda. You say it, people go, help me. And also, there's the giants. Right, thing I'm saying is that fast radar seems like a very powerful thing. It's like it can make your enemies fly backwards, like you have. The computer's going. Wake up, computer. They just sort of like help me and fly off somewhere else. But if that's so, why the hell? If you shout at someone, it's supposed to be if you use a shout in a different voice though, and like a dragon, it just somehow. It's gonna be really annoying though. Like if you accidentally just shout at someone. Like I don't know. I bloody hate you! Oh, fuck. Sorry, you seem to be in flames. Still, it is extremely impractical that you have someone's voice be a power. Though I love the metaphorical idea that someone's voice, a power, in like media, can be sort of projected out to be your power. Your voice is your power. That is, in my opinion, even if it wasn't the direct road they were going for, that is a beautiful concept. Still, I continue. Giants. I said something about them, didn't I? They are very famous for like and fly into the fucking air. How the fuck are the giants living in like sort of camps? I know they're not smart, but I'm surprised they haven't just gone to a local town and be like, fuck you! And just they like a couple of them, like a group of them, like all collect up, and just absolutely demolish a town. Completely get rid of it and do this all around Skyrim until they're all gone. Why haven't they done that? In fact, near Whiterun, is it White? Yeah, Whiterun, I think. There are several, at least 5 or 6, different giant camps. Why the fuck haven't they just gone over to maybe one of the like walls or something, just gone and just kill tons of people in like a group? Not that one troll that's getting killed by the wolfies, you know what I mean, wolf people. So I'm sorry I look so horrible today. So grew my beard, my moustache back, that I have to shave again soon because I have to keep shaving and then let it grow, shave, grow until it gets all like good bristles. Still, yeah. I'm not saying one giant, because obviously in the game the giants are impossible to kill unless you're like really at the start of the game, like bow. Takes millions of arrows, sword, you get thrown into the air. Magic, bit better, as long as it's flamethrower, like if you can get some projectile, not that. But it's still annoying what you can do to a giant at the start again. They are a bit overpowered. It's like a Cazador in Fallout New Vegas. You put Cazadors right near to the main town. You have to go walk first, obviously, like a little bit of a walk that way. But you're not directly always told that they're there. So when I first played Fallout New Vegas, I tried to kill Vector because it's like, ooh, gun, robot. Died instantly and just left the game for like up to a year. Still, that's a different game. I'll review Fallout New Vegas probably next or some other time. Still, but it does annoy me how overpowered they are, and several other enemies that can be overpowered. Though I know later on in the game it basically makes you invincible, but in fact, it's like Alduin. Is it Alduin? The like world fucking swallower, like that evil guy from the fucking Silver Surfer movie thing. I don't know, dragon type version of it though. He's like, you have all these old Dragonborn friends to help you from past lives, I'm guessing. Don't know that well. I don't fucking know. And yeah, it's like dead. It's like the last sort of boss that everyone's scared of that can eat an entire world. And you're like, so? He's easy to kill, okay? He's ridiculously easy to kill. It's the last boss fight. It should be hard. And yet you make it so easy. It's like when you're going there, all you have to do is kill a fuck ton of slightly strong Draugr. Draugr! I understand that it's a good idea to make your person, your character, make you feel that you are strong. Nothing will stand in your way. But there has to be disappointment, like in Minecraft with a creeper. There needs to be disappointment when playing the bloody game. Giants at the start of the game is that disappointment, maybe. But when it's later on in the game, you need some enemies that will always be much more powerful than you. That you have to try and figure out strategies to get round that and make yourself powerful. So that's personal opinion. Some other people might say no, they're overpowered. Some people might say no, they're underpowered. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. Personal opinion. Media. I fucking love it. Seriously, if someone copyrights this, I will go mental. Now, the last thing, since it's actually been about 15 minutes, I'll do it on the last minute or so. Yeah. Skyrim. Final verdict. Might as well just say that. Out of 10, my final verdict, out of 10, like, best little games, 10, I would give it a 9. The only reason it's getting a downvote is because of the bad things I said about it. It's those little things that just basically make the gameplay sometimes a bit annoying and a bit just too easy, even if you pop the difficulty, whatever. Doesn't matter, it just makes it too easy sometimes, or too hard in certain areas at the start of the game. Personal preference, so no, it's 9 out of 10, which is very damn impressive. Either way, that's my review of Skyrim. I actually might just put this down as Skyrim review. Still, I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you could please put down your own views about Skyrim, please not in like lengthy comment things, but just basically like saying what you think it is out of 10, something like that, then please do so. And also, if you want to give me a copy of Skyrim on computer, because I only have it on, this is actually, if you're wondering what the review is from, it's from the Xbox version. Please give me a copy on Steam. Just add me on friends and give me a copy, please. If you could be nice. Don't know if it would work, but it might work when it might be good when I'm doing my games, when I'm actually playing them and recording them. Like, this is my adventure, and I can explain what I mean. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, subscribe, so on and so on, as all fucking YouTubers are gonna ever say to you. Sorry. People sometimes say, it's like, oh, you said that classic thing. Nah. Whatever. And I hope you enjoyed any other videos I do. In fact, I might just do another fucking review after this. I absolutely love doing reviews now. This is actually quite enjoyable, talking about a game that I like and seeing how it works out. Anyway, enjoy your day, and this is me signing off. Probably you'll just go on to the next video, whatever, I don't know. But enjoy your stay on my channel.